Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, members of One Love Center. My name is Ellen Suazo. I'm a practitioner with One Love Center, Centers for Spiritual Living. If this is your first time, we welcome you to our community. And if you are a member, welcome back to your community. You still have a chance to invite others to come and join us in this virtual Sunday celebration. But before we go in, we like to always start with a song that is called "Choosing Heaven," which means that we give you the opportunity, we give ourselves the opportunity to choose before we start our celebration, to choose the consciousness that we would love to have during this time and throughout the day and throughout the week. And this is a practice that you can choose every single morning before your day starts. It's a great practice because it sets the tone for what you're going to experience through that day. And so I want you to think about a quality that you would love to embrace and be that quality, not just for yourself, but for others as well. So here we go. We choosing heaven. Today I am choosing stillness. That's what I'm choosing. I feel that in stillness I can get the answers and I can be centered in the noise that is around me, not just in my mind, but around me. So if you're just joining One Love Center, we welcome you to our community. One Love Center, our mission is to provide a stable, welcoming community for all who choose to learn, practice, grow, and play in the unfolding of their understanding of spiritual principles and spiritual living. Our vision at One Love Center, we envision a world of a sacred environment where spiritual living flourishes through the continual growth and development of learning and application of spiritual principles. One Love Center practices compassion in service, love in action, and joyous, prosperous giving in the community. For those of you that are just joining us for the first time, we welcome you to our community, to One Love Center. And we like to say we recognize the splendor of the divine spirit that is you. Please know that we support you in being the best you choose to be in your glorious life. And as we like to say, we simply love to say, when you join One Love Center, we we celebrate spirit with you. You celebrate spirit with us. And so we welcome you to a community where love grows and loves to see you grow. So thank you for being here with us. And at this moment, we would love to invite you to take a deep breath and join us in an invocation as we invoke the spirit within us to to open our hearts, to open our ears, our understanding beyond human understanding. That the service today has an impact in your life, that shifts something in your life, that allows you to become aware of things or situations that you were not aware before. Not so much that the situations and the conditions are going to disappear, but your your understanding and your perception of it shifts to a point where you're not as affected emotionally, physically, as if that shift had not happened in you. And as today, we're our title of today is living out loud. And when we live out loud, that's what we do. We shift our perspective. We readjust our thinking. We readjust how we see the world. We see the world from from the mountaintop. And when we are able to do that, then we can live a more peaceful, a more joyful, a more prosperous life. So what I know is that all that I just said is possible because you and me are part of this divine that live in us. There's not one of us that divine is not in us. It is part of us. We are part of it. Okay. We are part of it. We are cell of this divine. And because we are cell of the divine, we possess the power and the qualities to have an amazing life, to have an amazing experience, to have an amazing human experience. Because I really believe that that's what we came here for. We came here to live out loud and to be empowered and to show others and to remember the powerful beings that you and me are. And for this, I am so grateful. I am knowing that this celebration, it is powerful. I am knowing that this celebration is filling your spirit, it's feeding your spirit, it's lifting you up to the highest. And I let it be. I let it be. And so it is, and now it is. Ashe, amen. And so that was prayer, and that was an invocation. And so what we like to invite you is that you must request here at One Love Center. We have professionals, um, professional prayer support, ready and willing to support you in your unfolding of your journey. And so we request that you give us a call or send an email. Call at 844-295-5155. And remember that all your prayers are kept confidential, and no one knows other than the person that is going to pray for you. We keep praying for you for 7 days. And if things have not changed, we expect for you to reach out to us and let us know so we can keep praying for that. But if we don't hear from you, we will stop praying for you. And so that's what happened. So that's what happened. So, um, So that's the prayer. So now, what I like to say to you is that at this moment, just like we give those we support you through your prayer. At this time, also we like to say thank you for your generosity, for your continual support in the form of money. By you sending your donations every week, every month, or whenever you send those donations, we appreciate them because that's what allow us to continue to do the work that we're doing, this ministry that we have been doing for over 13 years. Yes, it's been a long time. And I am happy to say that I have been here for most of the time that this center was born. So we thank you for your donations. And if this is your first time and you would like to donate and you don't know where to send your donations, please go to onelovecenter.org and click on the donate button, and it's going to take you through the process of PayPal, and then you can do your donations there. You can also use the Cash Me app, and that symbol is $ One Love CSL. And so we thank you for all the ways that you share your good. And so now at this time, we love to to go into the talk for today, right? Let me see. Okay. So this morning, if you're just joining us again, good morning, good afternoon. My name is Ellen Suazo, and I want to say thank you so much for being here with us today in this virtual Sunday celebration. I am truly grateful that you have chosen to join us because I know that you have been doing a lot of things or joining other services, but you chose to be here with us. Whether you're doing it now live or you're listening to our broadcast later, we're filled with gratitude that you've taken that time to join us and to listen to what we have to say, what Spirit through Ellen is speaking. Okay, so today the monthly theme today is the fifth Sunday, the last Sunday of June, and we have been embracing in living color. That has been the monthly theme, and today's title is Living Out Loud. Okay, so when you hear living out loud, what are you hearing? What are you hearing? What does that mean to you? I want you to keep that in your heart. When you hear living out loud, what does that mean? Does that mean that you're gonna be screaming loud, or does that mean that you're going to be owning your greatness? Does that mean that you're gonna be owning your uniqueness and that you're going to express to the only way that you know how to express, because there's not two people, there's not, God only made one person the way he made you. Know that. So you have your own unique way of expressing and being in the world, and you are a necessity Okay, just like you are a cell of God, of the body of God. So God cannot do without yourself, without you being in this part of it. So because of it, you are showing up in the world in your own unique way. So my question to you is that I want you to ponder as we go in this conversation is, what am I doing to live out loud? What is it that I'm doing? And if I'm not living out loud, what is holding me back from living out loud? What is holding me back from living my true nature? To show up in at the workplace, or at or at the service, wherever you go, you're showing up. And how are you showing up? And what I know is that no matter how great, or no matter how bad you think that you are showing up, the idea is that you recognize it and that you become aware of it, and that you and me can always shift the way we show up. And because we're in a journey, we're learning and we're remembering. It has come to me more that is that I am remembering more who I am. And as I remember more who I am, I can be it. I can show up as it because I'm remembering. See? And so, in order for us to remember, it is important that it can be done through studying. That's why classes are important, because in classes, in my experience, is that spirit shows up in a way of through the intellectual. Sometimes we get awakened by situations that happen in our lives. Okay. Or sometimes it happens because a catastrophe happened, not just in your life, but in the world. So there's so many ways that spirit uses every opportunity to to show you, to walk with you, and to be in the journey, so you and me can wake up. And when we wake up, what that really means to me is that I remember who I am. And as I remember, I can see, and my perspective changes, my perspective shift. And a lot of times it's not because people are changing or because situations are changing, but my perception of it has shifted, has adjusted. And so I can see from a higher perspective that situation. Instead of seeing it as bad, I can see it as a situation that is serving me to step it up, to remember that I am here to play big. I'm not here to play small. See? I'm not here to play small. And when I say I am speaking about you. Okay. I'm not speaking just about me. I'm speaking about you. So I want you to think about how you're showing up in the world. Okay. Please keep that in mind. And so what I know is that in our community, in your community, how are you drawing inspiration to allow that power to come out, to show up? Okay, because each one of us is here to inspire each other. There's a saying, each one teach one. So when I learn, I teach you, and when you learn, you teach me. And just by observing you, I can be learning. By listening to you, I can be learning. See? So, and that is to inspire each other. And that I really believe that inspiration is what moves us to take action. Motivation is temporarily, it's just for a little bit. It's a moment. We get so pumped up and we say, oh, we're going to do this. And, you get so pumped up and you feel motivated to do things, but then it fades away. Inspiration, it stays because it's within you. It's something that is coming from within, and it's inspiring you to take inspired actions. It's inspiring you to overcome fears, huh? Overcome fears of whatever nature they are, because the reality of it is that there's nothing that you and me cannot overcome. And I'm not gonna say that it's easy, because it can be challenging. It can be challenging because it's like we dying to the old. That's what is happening. We dying to the old. But what I know is that no matter what, at the end, when you come on the other side, you look more beautiful. You're happier, you're more joyful, you're more prosperous, you're more healthy, you look healthier. I see my clients. Yesterday we had a retreat, and some of my clients came, and I was looking at them in person in a long, long time, because we always do virtual. And I was saying, wow, you look younger than when I first met you. But it's because she has been doing the processing. She has been unfolding into her being. See, she has allowed herself to feel the feelings of fear, to have those emotions, whatever the emotions are. It's about allowing them to be there, to face them, not to try to push them away or try to believe they're not there. No, it's to really sit with them and to really see what the message is that they're giving us. So then we can surpass whatever situation is going on. See, that's what it's about. So I also would like to say that um, I like to use this quote from Ernest Holmes, that he beautifully reminds us. He said, "If you will catch the vision of joy, which will be yours, you must dry your tears. You must lay aside your fears. You must think from the inspirational center within you, which is nothing less than the divine in you singing its song of life." I love that. Okay. You must dry your tears. You must lay aside your fears. This is what I've been talking about, right? It's not that we're not gonna feel them. Yes, it's part of being human. Okay. It's part of being human. And I believe that as long as I am human, I'm gonna have the emotions that a human person have. Okay, as long as I'm in this dimension, I'm going to have those emotions, but that doesn't mean that I am going to be, I don't have to act on those emotions. I can feel them and be still in them. Okay, and that's why I was as we started, I said I am one of the qualities that I'm embracing and I'm choosing for today and for this week is stillness, because a lot of things are happening in my life. There's so many reasons why I could not be. Probably I was not going to be here today, but I am here. See, I am here. And some of our members, they're going through stuff too, challenges, changes, life changes. But I know that at the end, it's good. I know there's something good in it. I have no doubt. I've lived long enough to know that and to trust that and to trust the process. And I learned that being still just with my emotions, feeling them, allows me to live out loud. What allows you to live out loud? And what I want you to do is that if you're listening to me, you're here now, or you're joining the broadcast later, I want you to type in your answers in the chat. Okay, type in your answers in the chat. In the chat, tell me. I love to hear your answers. Okay, so and the beautiful thing, like Ernest Holmes says, we will have a life that we will be singing our song, because each one of us have a song in us. And what is the song? The way I see the song is not necessarily singing, but how we live our lives. And how you and me live our life is a testament to others. Others are watching us. And just by you living out loud, you don't have to say a thing. Just by you living your life out loud, whichever out loud looks like for you, people are watching and they might get inspired so they too can own that power that is within them and choose to live from that space. Choose to live and to become the being that they are here to be. Each one of us have that. And I love the title of the month because it's in color, living in color or in color, right? In color, living in color. What does that mean? To me, what I hear is that each one of us is so different. None of us is the same. We have a lot of similarities. Our bodies have the same thing, have the same in order for the body to work, but we don't look the same. Our skin color is not the same. Our features are not the same. Even the way I speak is not the same as you. It will never be. The way I present this celebration today, no one can do it like I do it. I could try to copy Michael Baker. I could never do it. You know, or Rodney, or Reverend Rodney, or Reverend Hydra. Each one of them, have their own uniqueness. And it draws from their wisdom, that wisdom that is within. And I am inspired by each one of them. And they might be saying the same thing, but they're doing it in their own way. I might be saying the same thing that Michael Beckwith is saying, that Reverend Rodney is saying, or Reverend Hydra, or all the other leaders in Centers for Spiritual Living, or even metaphysics. But I'm the only one that is expressing it the way I do. And that is true for you as well. So keep reflecting on what I just said to you. Okay. Another thing that I want you to reflect on is, how can I celebrate the divine light within myself and others more fully? How can I celebrate the divine light within myself and others more fully? What I know is that it's about accepting, you know, uh, for some time in my journey, I wanted to change people. I thought I can change people. Are you in that space? Have you ever been there where you thought that you can change someone? And that you were so, especially when I could say for me, when I started in this journey and I started to see the power and the truth and how liberating it was to know this truth and to embrace it and to live it. I wanted all my family and everyone to know about it. And I wanted to change them. I wanted to change them. I wanted them to hear me. I wanted them to get it too. But then I learned that I can't. I can only do it. I can only change me. And so the more I be with others as they are, meaning I accept them for wherever they are in their journey, I can actually enjoy them. I can actually be with them, have fun with them, and enjoy the time that I share with them without feeling the need that I must change it in order for us to be able to commune. See? Do you ever felt like that? Tell me, please tell me in the chat. Okay. Tell me in the chat. And so there's another quote here from let me see. Not Ernest Holmes. Oh yes. It says, the second quote, it invites us to look inward and realize that within us is a divine spark, our own song of life, that call us to live out loud and fully. When we connect to this divine essence, we can we can transform tears into rainbows, fears into freedom, and limitation into possibilities. Oh, I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it so much that I have to read it again. When we connect to this divine essence, we can transform tears into rainbows, fears into freedom, and limitations into possibilities. Yes, you and me have that power. And if for any reason you believe you have the limitation, the limited beliefs that you don't, I'm here to assure you that you do. And I'm here to remind you that I was there one time too. Each one of us were there one time. You know, it's part of the journey, I think. And so the key is to be surrounded by a community that supports you, by people that supports you and believes in you, can see in you things that a lot of times you don't see in yourself. I remember in 1998, I used to be Catholic, and the priest of the church was very spiritual. He used to teach spirituality under the table, and he looked at me. We had a retreat, and he said to me, "You know, one day, you know what I see you doing? I see you inspiring and speaking to people about the power that lies within them." And back then, I was so shy. When I tell you I was so shy, I was so shy. I looked at him and I said, "I don't know what you're looking at, but that is not me." That is not me. I said, "Me? No, I can never speak in front of people. I am scared to go to the podium and speak. I can't do that. No, I will never do that. I will never put myself in that situation. I don't see myself doing that." I said, "You're good at it, but I can never do that. Other people are good at it, but I can never do that." You see? And today, you know, it took me about 10 years, okay, until 2011, 2008, it came to me that he was right. It took 10 years. 10 years later, I realized that all this time he was right, because it came to me. I was awakened to this truth. And so I realized, oh my God, he saw in me something that I could never see in myself. And so I can say that for you as well. I can say that for you as well. Because what I know is that there's no limits. The universe is so full of possibilities, especially when we open ourselves to it. When we open ourselves, when we open our hearts, open our minds, when we open our minds, when we open our whole self, you know, and we trust the process. It's about trusting the process and taking action. Because you cannot just say, you know, I didn't just started talking here like that. No, I didn't. I didn't. I was, you know, I took courses speaking. I joined the Toastmasters for a few years. I was president of one of our chapters. I started doing speaking gigs. Then I became a holistic coach. Then I went to studying for practicing, as a practitioner with Science of Mind, with Centers for Spiritual Living, and it has not stopped. From 2007, it has not stopped. It has been an amazing journey, that I can tell you. A bumpy one too. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you it has been smooth. A lot of things have happened, but the difference is that how I react to those things, to those situations and conditions. So what I'm trying to say to you is that the Ellen that is speaking here to you today is not the same one that you will have met 20 years ago, or even 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, even last year, a year ago. So much is it's like fast. So I know that the possibilities are limitless. So open yourself to it. Alice Walker, here's another profound insight from Alice Walker. She said, have you ever found God in church? I never did. I just found a bunch of folks hoping for him to show. Any God I ever felt in church, I brought in with me. And I think all the other folks did too. They came to church to share God, not to find God. And I love that because she said church, right? But we call it centers for spiritual living. Whether it's a building or virtually, we are not, we're not looking for God because God is within each one of us. That's where God lies, within you and me. And when we come together, we are able to see the God in each other because that priest in 1998 had God in him. And the God in him was that spoke to me because the God in him was the one that was seeing the truth of who I am. You see? So we're able to see in others things that they're not able to see or they can't conceive. But what we do is that we plant the seed or we watering the seed that has always been there, but never was discovered and never are nourished. See? So that's how you become, and that's how you can become the being that you are here to be, to live out loud. So to live out loud is to live your true self, become the person that you're here to become. Okay? And show up in the ways that flows through you, as you, because no one else can do it. No one else can do it. So, and another thing is that what comes to me too is that when we live out loud, we are in connection with the divine in us, because now we are allowing ourselves to be guided by that divine spirit that is leading our life, that is walk that we have a relationship, a close relationship with. Right? When I have a relationship with myself, I'm really having a relationship with the divine within me. Hmm? And I can get to know who I really am. Because when I really know who I really am, I am empowered to know that nothing is impossible, that the possibilities are limitless, that I can be and that I can become whatever I feel in my heart that I'm here to be. And so you follow your bliss. I call that following your bliss. And so to know that you and me are here to in a process, in a journey of creating the lifestyle that before you were born, you came to this dimension, to this earth, knowing that you had a a destiny or a mission to bring about. I believe that each one of us have it. The question is, are we remembering? Are we remembering? So just like in our communities, in our centers of spiritual living, we envision we envision a world where every person awakens to their spiritual magnificence and discover their creative power. because we know that when you remember your creative power, you can shape your life. You can shape your life in a way that works for everyone and that everyone benefits from you shaping your life. Okay. So the last question that I want you to reflect on, and if you feel like typing in the answer, in one ways can I express my greatness today and every day? And when I say that, what comes to me is that it doesn't have to be big. I used to think that I have to do big things. I used to think that I have to change the world. I was here to change the world. But then I realized that no, I'm not here to do that. Maybe, I don't know. I'm open to it. Yet I am taking day by day, moment by moment, and influencing in those that come near me, that I surround myself with. And so it might be just smiling at someone. It might be just saying something inspiring to someone that is going through a tough time, a challenging time. Maybe just giving somebody a hug when they're feeling down, or when someone passed away in their family, or they lost their jobs. Maybe just listening to them. It doesn't have to be big. Do you know how amazing it is? The big work that you can do by just listening to someone, which means that you don't have to know what to say. You don't have to give them no advice, no suggestions, no opinions. You can just listen. By listening means being present with them, listening to them, and just saying, I hear you. I feel that you're going through whatever you're going through. And, you know, I trust that things will get better. I keep you in my prayers. If that's the only thing that you can say, or just don't say anything and just give them a hug. Yes, it's that simple. It doesn't have to be outrageous. Okay. So now, with that, um, I would like us to take a moment. Okay. Take a moment and honor your uniqueness. Take a deep breath and honor your uniqueness. Honor that you are in a unique journey. Celebrate wherever you are, knowing that you're not always going to be there. Especially if you're here and you take classes, I can promise you, you're not going to be in the same place. It doesn't matter how much you resist it, eventually you will have to give in, because that's how spirit works. Because that within you is not going to let you, especially if you want to enjoy life and feel joyful and prosperous and healthy. You will do it. You will be nudged with love to it, because you are here to live out loud. Okay. And so I think that that would be a good segue for us to go into our affirmations. And the affirmations for today, the first one is, take a deep breath. It is so that I am not afraid of what I came here to do, because I am made of God. Mm, that touched my soul. Let's repeat that again. And it is so that I am not afraid of what I came here to do, because I am made of God. Take a deep breath. It is so that connecting with spirit enhances my life. Let's repeat that again. It is so that connecting with spirit enhances my life. Take a deep breath. It is so that by embodying the spirit of resilience, I access an inner strength that propels me towards my highest potential. Let's do that one again. It is so that by embodying the spirit of resilience, I access an inner strength that propels me towards my highest potential. And as we are in that space of remembering our greatness, of remembering of what you and me are made of. What I know is that there's only one power. And what I know is that that power lives in you, lives in me, is in everything that I encounter, everything that I see. There's not one thing that is not God, that is not the divine, that is not that energy that surrounds us all the time. And what I know is that I am that. I am that. And when I say I am that, I am saying you too, because there's only one. There's only one. I possess all the qualities of divine love. And as I possess all the qualities of divine love, it empowers me to become and to be the vessel, the channel that I'm here to be, to remember my greatness, to live out loud, to live my uniqueness, and to know that divine love did not make two of me, two of you. And I allow myself to, to show up in my unique gift, in my unique expression. I am honoring the God within me. I am honoring, I'm activating that vibration that is seeking to unfold, that is seeking to express, that is seeking to bless others as I express my gift to the world, to myself, to my family, to my loved ones, to the world. And what I realize is that it all comes to love. Divine love is love, and all its desires to do as it lives out loud through you and through me is to experience love, to be love. Yes, to be love. And as we do that, we shift the world, shift the noise of the world. As we allow ourselves to be transparent, to be vulnerable, we shift the noise. We quiet the noise. When you and me do that, yes, yes. I am so grateful and so thankful for this time, for the opportunity to be in this space, for the opportunity to speak to you, to be a channel of the God within me. I am grateful for the platform. I'm grateful for Lida Perez, just in the background. And I bless her and her family as they experience loss. I'm grateful for Reverend Rodney for believing in me when I did not believe in me. I'm grateful for all the beings that have come into my life to help me show up the way I show up today. And so I invite you to not be afraid and to come with us. Come with us so you can show up out loud. And what I know is that when I release all these words into the law, it is done. It does not come back to me void. And so I let it be. I rest in peace knowing it is so. And so it is, and now it is. Ashe. Amen. Mm, mm, um, yeah, it's beautiful. I felt that prayer. I must say, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And so now I believe that we go to the part in our that was prayer. Okay, that's the power of prayer, because we are here professional prayers, professional prayful people, professional practitioners. The reverends are practitioners before they become reverends, and we say to you that prayer is powerful. And if you would love to have prayers done for you, you must reach out to us. And when you reach out to us, you can call us or send a text via phone, 844-295-5155. The information is there on the screen so you can get supported. Okay. You can also go to onelovecenter.org and fill out the contact form, and you just have to tell us that you would like us to pray for you as well. And we will connect with you and we will pray for you for the situation or condition that you are looking to shift. Um, Another thing is that at this time, we also like to thank you for your donations, for your generosity, for continue to support this ministry in the form of money. Remember that the amount of money that you send doesn't matter. What matters is that you activate the law of circulation when you send your donations. Whatever that amount is, we are grateful for it, and we are um, thankful that you think of us to send those donations to us. And so I love to say go to onelovecenter.org, click on the donation button, and it will click on PayPal, and it's going to take you through the process. Then if you don't have PayPal, you can also do PayPal. Sorry, you can also do Cash Me App, and the symbol sign for that is $ One Love CSL. Or you can go to, if you don't have none of those and you're still using checks, you can send checks to us too. The address is in the website. You can actually find it there. And so go to our website, onelovecenter.org, and you can find our address there so you can mail it to us. And so now what I would love to say is that put your hand on your heart as you about to give this donation. Um, the the affirmation for abundance is money as one. of many gifts of spirit is good. As I share my offerings, I know that I'm actively creating a space to receive more gifts, more money, and more good. I am grateful for the ability to give and the good works this gives to in our center, in our world. And now it is, and so it is. Ashe, amen. And so, with that being said, now it's time for some announcements, I believe. And I know we have a class. The class is Beyond Limits. Please go to our website and connect, do onelovecenter.org/contact. Please send us a message saying that you are interested in taking the Beyond Limits class. We are looking to start this class probably in September. I'm thinking after the summer. I don't know, depending on how many people we get. So please go to our website and join the waiting list. When we have a good group, we will let you know when the class starts. Also, we have a convention of the Americas that is going to be in July 22 to the 26th in Chapala, Mexico. If you are looking to come, you still have time to come and register with us. The information is there on the screen. You can contact me if you're looking to do payment plans. That we have payment plans until tomorrow, until the 30th, June 30th. And we also have special price that ends tomorrow. So take advantage of it. Connect with me at cotalasaméricas@gmail.com. So you can connect with me and I can help you through that process. The other thing that I think that we have as an announcement is that we are always looking for someone to help us in the background. Someone to help us manage the StreamYard, to manage the broadcast in the background. As you see today, I am so blessed to have Lita Perez and Reverend Rani in the background. They're doing all their work, and I don't have to worry about that. It feels it's something less that I have to be concerned about. And so you don't have to do it every Sunday, but the information is there for you to connect with us, and so you can meeting. Place here at One Love Center. Just simply connect with us at the phone number that is there, 844-295-5155, and we'll be more than happy to train you. It's very simple, nothing difficult, for about an hour and a half on Sunday, and it doesn't have to be every Sunday. The next thing that I would like to do is to give thanks to all the people that are here today, joining us in this broadcast. All of you that have been doing your that have been chatting with us. I don't see it, but I'm hoping and knowing that Lita or Reverend Ronnie are able to answer there in the background. And so I want to say thank you for your interactions, for engaging with me, and for being here with me today. So thank you. And so the next thing that we would like to do is the ending song, and then we'll do the benediction and then the song, and we'll be done. Okay, so the benediction. Take a deep breath. Just anchor yourself in this space after receiving the message, reflecting on the questions, the praying, the treatment, the affirmations, and all that has transpired during this hour and a half and this hour or so. I am grateful for the opportunity, for this service, for this virtual platform, to be able to connect with so many, knowing that everyone that is needing to hear what needs to be heard it, to understand what needed to understand, understood. And I am knowing that this ministry is making a difference as we continue to lift the vibration in our world, to be able to experience a world that works for everyone. I'm grateful to be part of it. I'm grateful for the support that I receive throughout this service. I'm grateful for Lita, for Reverend Rodney, for Reverend Hydra, and for every member of One Love Center that continues to say yes, for all those that continue to be generous with their time, with their tithing, and the different ways that they tithe, not just monetarily. And what I know is that what I'm claiming is that you are having an amazing week, and that quality that you chose at the beginning of this service stays with you throughout the day and throughout the week, carrying you and showing you how to be that quality and how to embody it, how to be it. And I am blessing you and your families, knowing that you have a prosperous week and that all flows with ease and grace in your life. And I give thanks for this and so much more. And so it is, and now it is. Ashe, amen. So now we go with our ending song.
Around us everywhere are messages we see. How to think, how to act, how to live and be. They tell us that we're ugly. They tell us that we're fat. They tell us we'll feel so much better if we just buy that. But here's a little secret, here's a little clue. Those messages you see and hear have nothing to do with you. You are God's creation. You're beautiful and free. So open your ears, open your mind, and repeat after me. I am incredible. I am powerful. I am a miracle. I am divine. Incredible, powerful. Powerful, a miracle. Incredible, powerful, a miracle, divine.
Incredible, powerful, a miracle, divine.
Perhaps you think it's crazy, perhaps you think it's lame to call yourself a miracle. Well, isn't that just fame? But God is a serious genius. God makes no mistakes. Everything about you is divinely made. Your eyes, your face, your arms, your legs, you're a work of art. And if you don't believe me, ask your heart. Turn within, you will see it's radiant and strong. The power that created you has been there all along. Say it. I am incredible. I am powerful. I am a miracle. I am divine. Incredible, powerful. Powerful, a miracle. Incredible, powerful, a miracle, divine.
Incredible, powerful, a miracle, divine. I am more
Yes, you are all that. So remember, I am powerful. Till next Sunday. Thank you.